two of the worst records and have lost. What changed? What went wrong?
Well, I said after the Knicks game, I didn't, I thought that we had a lot of holes, especially offensively, at the time, and I feel like we've just been really, really passive, to be candid, I've got to reassess things. I've got to do a better job. I've got to hold guys accountable at a better level, and hey, we're not playing as well as we think we are. So we've got to be better.
They had 20 points in the paint in the first quarter alone.
Yeah, they smashed us in the paint. Yeah, it's really the second straight game when you think about Julius Randle just putting us in the basket, and obviously Brandon had a couple of those physical dunks. Like, we just have to play more physical. That's a given. That's what it is.
Brad, how did Marcus's energy kind of keep you in the game late down the stretch?
Yeah, I mean, he played a lot of minutes, played hard. His competitiveness was why he was in the game so long, and I couldn't take him out. That's who he is. We really like that about him. Losing Avery early in the game, added some minutes to Marcus's stint. So that was just the way it went tonight. But I thought he did some good things. Obviously came up with 2 huge steals.
You guys were down 3, I think, with 39 seconds left. What went into the decision to trap there instead of try first down?
Well, we were trying to make the inbounds really tough. It was a terrible angle to inbound the ball, and we have been really good defending some of those inbounds in this little zone that we play, and stole it on the last play of the game in the same zone, just up the court. So our desire was to trap the first time and then get back once they crossed half court and get matched up. And we just didn't do that. We trapped right over half court, and so it was a mistake on our part. They're on their heels, and so rather than just being back in the half court, my kind of gut tells me keep them on their heels and then pull back, and we just didn't execute it well.
Coach, have you gotten any update on Avery at all with his
He had a
hip?
bruised hip. That's all I know.
Coach, when Amir got his 5th, were you tempted to keep him in, or was that something you thought?
Yeah, I probably should have, because he was playing really well. We were obviously, we kind of made the choice to go small, and it hurt us in some ways, and maybe it helped us in others. But I thought when Jonas was at the 4, we were pretty good there. With Amir at the 5, and we were flying around, and we were pretty active. And when Amir picked up his 5th and I subbed him out, in retrospect, I might have left him in.
You mentioned you said you want to start holding guys accountable. What kind of?
Well, I just need to do a better job. I mean, this is more on me. This is, we've had multiple times where we're just not playing to a standard we need to play to. We've had multiple practices where certain guys have really looked good and stood out because others haven't, and that's just bad coaching. So I'll get myself straightened out, and I'll work on what needs to be changed.
Coach, Marcus limped off the floor at the end of the game. Was there any update on a potential injury with him?
He did what?
Marcus, he limped off the court at the end of the game.
He never said anything
okay.
afterwards. I don't know. I haven't checked back in with Eddie since the game ended.
Brad, it seems like the slow starts are getting you. I mean, Brooklyn was able to establish Lopez. Johnson got going. What do you say when you guys have that lethargic start? Is it something?
Now you just got to change. I mean, and again, that's coaching. That's like, you just can't allow that to happen. And we just have to play at a higher level. I have to be better. And we've lost 2 in a row in games that we had a chance to win. We did not play well enough to win, and the other teams did a lot of great things. I hope Jared Jack's okay. I don't know what the diagnosis is on him, but I thought their whole team came out and did what the Lakers did to us, and they played the game the way they needed to play the game to win the game. Sprained knee, good, I'm glad. I was worried when it buckled that it was going to be worse than that. Go ahead, yeah.
Jared not the point fingers, but Jared Sullinger is not playing as well as he did earlier in the season. What's been the difference in his game, do you think?
I don't know. I mean, each of our guys has had their ups and downs. You know, we all just have to improve and get better and find that groove back.